Here's the pass to Warren. Outside Knight. Shoots the three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Yes, fans, Clark, and the one team they view as floppers is the Clippers. I don't like that word, but just kind of came out. Whether that is fair or not is up for debate, but it is certainly, I think, the perception.
And I think there's some truth to that perception. I mean, multiple players have received fines for flopping on their roster. I mean, you can't run away from that, and the fans remember it, too.
Oh, they do, yes, sir.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Clippers trail by 5. Stevenson kicks to Smith. Pass to Crawford. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Stevenson can't hit.
And for the Clippers and flopping, part of it might just be reputation. Whenever anyone hits the deck on their team, fans might be quick to kind of condemn that as a flop.
Dishes it to Knight. Shoots. Excellent defense there from Smith.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg. You know, the Clippers were the darlings of the NBA as they improved and made strides, but I think the flopping has kind of diminished that now, that love affair. Being labeled a group of floppers can certainly stifle your popularity. Boy, he shows a lot of desire when he's fighting for that tough board, and his length doesn't hurt either.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Stevenson with it, and it's Knight picking him up. Crawford missing again. For the Los Angeles Clippers, they come in off a good outing against Memphis.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Oh, he hits it! How about that shot?
Big time! Big time!
Look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings made some nice plays. He picked up 5 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. It was a great contribution from someone who is considered a bit more of a role player on his team.
Good job as always, Doris. Thank you, guys. What was your take on his performance?
Kevin, I really felt like he left it all out on the floor. I'll say this. It was a great, hard-charging effort.
Guys, when he's on, nobody's more fun to watch. And he was definitely on in that game.
And Lance Stevenson really couldn't find minutes in Charlotte last season. Ended up sitting out a lot of games as a DNP CD. Not the start he wanted with the new team.
Here's Johnson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Stevenson's got 3 assists now in this one. Freak passes to Warren. And there's the feed to Freak. Inside, here's Lure. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Lure's got his first basket.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Stolen by Len. And oh, here we go. Warren's got it, the fast break chance. The shot by Knight, no good. Clippers trail by 11. Here's Paul. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession.
Now let's check out some stats for Brandon Knight. How the second half of the season has shaped up for him. He's right around 13 points a night, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's a threat to go off in any game from anywhere.
Some guys just have the gift, and he's one of them. You need points, he's your go-to guy.
Johnson the screen.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Knight. Freak's got the lead up to 13 now for the Suns. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second, and the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Warren.
P.J. Tucker.
Crawford kicks to Stevenson. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
He just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
29 seconds left in the first half. Freak dishes to Knight. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Knight's got 5.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Crawford up top. He's guarded by Knight. Crawford with the ball. And that one's good.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the...
Funds checked in for Chandler. John Lure comes in for Markieff Morris. Knight's checked in for Booker, and Freak subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Josh Smith, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Johnson comes in for Pierce. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Lance Stevenson subbed in for Chris Paul. Setting the floor for the Clippers, they've got Griffin. Smith is out there with Johnson. Then it's Lance Stevenson, and it's Crawford at the 2. Stevenson drives in. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And Coach Doc Rivers wears multiple hats for this organization. Not only is he the head coach, but also in charge of all basketball operations, really the leader in a lot of ways for this team.
Thinking about Doc Rivers being a leader, he was like that on the floor, Clark, as well. You know that. You went against him.
A leader and a winner, no doubt about it. And there have been a lot of coaches that came from his old Celtics team. And of all of them, perhaps the least surprising is Doc Rivers for the reasons we just mentioned. Leader and coach on the floor.
Big bodies and soft hands. Well, that's what these guys possess. The top assisting centers and power forwards this year. Blake Griffin is second.
And these are some of the most complete players in our league. I mean, they're not just traditional score and rebound big men. They can beat you with their passing as well.
And their teammates know to always keep moving on the perimeter because the ball will be coming back out to you if you work yourself free. You're looking at some of the masters of the kick-out pass right there.
Crawford drives in from deep. Johnson. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, and in that game, we saw a lot of sloppy play from the opposing offense. They coughed the ball up, a lot of unforced turnovers.
And that did make things relatively easy for them. You know, it's nice to get a win and not have to work too hard for it.
Los Angeles has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Stevenson passes to Smith. Picked by Griffin. Smith kicks to Griffin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Griffin's got 10 points.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the third. Freak kicks to Knight. Len sets a screen for Knight. Trying to find Len, gets it to him.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Inside, kicks it out to Stevenson. And the shot no good, a bit short.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Crawford, and he gets it to go. 6 points for him. And Phoenix has possession. Outside Knight. Wing shot on the way. No good. Good D by Stevenson. 1 second left. Can't hit. Tucker, he's checked in for the Suns. Freak comes in for Eric Bledsoe. Tucker and Morris holding the forward spots. Freak is out there at Booker, and it's Chandler in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Freak kicks to Booker. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3 from Morris. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Right side, Griffin takes it from 10. It's blocked. Now here's Freak. .153 left in the 4th quarter. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And Tucker kicks to Morris. Pass to Booker. Chandler dishes to Morris. He feeds it to Freak. Passes it to Booker. And he's good on the 3-ball. Booker's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Phoenix.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And this will push their record to 39 wins and a good effort tonight.
And after trailing in this season series, tonight they avenged themselves, taking the final game of the year between these two teams, finishing at 2-2 against the Clippers.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Eric Bledsoe. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Lenz checked in for Chandler. John Lure comes in for Markieff Morris. Warren's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And Sonny Weems subbed in for Booker. Kicks it to Weems. He dishes it to Warren. Freak passes to Len. And taken away by Johnson. Shot to stop the run. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for 2.
And Johnson drops them both. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Freak dishes to Weems. Fires it up. Misses there. So it's the Sun